In this video, we're going to be going through a Power Automate flow which automatically renews contracts within LawVu. So in order to build this automation, we need to build two separate flows. The first flow here creates an item in SharePoint. So we have a trigger for when a contract is created. We're going to get information about that contract. And then we are going to post the details about that contract into our SharePoint list. So we have our SharePoint list here, which acts as a database for the next flow. So we're storing the contract ID, the start date, the expiry date, the contract term, and whether there's auto renewal on the contract record. The next flow that we've built here is an automated scheduled cloud flow. So every single day, this flow will run. It will check the information in that SharePoint list. We will then compose some values here so it's easier to work with down the line. And what we're going to do is we're going to check to see if the contract record includes auto renewal. So if it's true or false. So if it's true, we're going to come down here to this next piece of conditional logic. And this piece of conditional logic is whether the expiry date is within 4 days. Now, this number is totally customizable. You can put whatever time frame you want. So if the expiry date is within 4 days, if that equals true, we're going to do a little calculation here. We're going to add the contract term to the expiry date. We're going to do some math there, and then we are going to update the value here in the expiry date field. So we're automatically updating the expiry date there. And then to top it all off, we are going to add a status message to the contract saying that this contract has automatically renewed. And then we'll state the new expiry date. So let's go back to the SharePoint list here. So I've made some notes. So we have 3 different scenarios for when we test this flow. So the first one, auto renewal equals yes. The expiry date equals today plus 2 days. So this one should trigger. Then we have auto renew yes, expiry date plus 10 days. This one should skip. And then finally, we have auto renew equals no, expiry date today plus 1 day. This one should also skip. So let's go ahead and test out this flow. And I'm going to run a manual test just to run the automation here. Okay, so that ran. It's going to look through for each of the 3 records. So for record number 1, it looks like we've gone all the way through. And this was for contract 1002. And that was the first one. So this automation has worked successfully on the first run. We'll go back in here. Then we'll check the second one. And this one's 1002. So we've got down, there's auto renewal. And then the expiry date within 4 days, that was false. So let's go back to our list here. It should skip. So that one passed too. And then finally, we have our last, let's see here. This is 1003. And this one had auto renewal as false. So it went down here. So let's just take a look now at one of the contracts. This is the one that passed all the way through. I'm just going to refresh it just to see the status message. And there we go. This contract has automatically renewed, new expiry date. Obviously, we can format this date to make it look a little prettier. But there you have it. That is how to set up a Power Automate automation to automatically calculate auto renewal of contracts.